Okay, everyone, welcome to the next lesson in Spin 101, the next chapter. This is all about cadence. Cadence is the speed of the legs. RPM, cadence, speed of the legs, speed of the pedal. Okay, so we have what I would call a resting cadence, about 60 RPM. This is about what that looks like. From that we have a working cadence, about 80 RPM, which is a little quicker. Then we go into a quick cadence, about 100 RPM. What I like to call, well, it's a quick cadence. Then we go into the very quick cadence, which I would call an uncomfortable fast pace. Some of you can't keep up for very long because it just feels too fast. Now above that we have a sprint cadence. Now sprinting is more about exertion than actually about the speed of the pedal. So we will deal with sprinting in the exertion chapter, not here, because it's actually more to do with exertion than it is to do with speed. But basically we'll call that the flat out cadence. And below all of that, we have the super slow. Super slow has the conditions on it. We don't ever do it seated. We don't ever do it climbing out of the saddle. And we don't do it for very long. It's only for very steep gradients that we do this. And it's very hard, but it's a variation that you can throw in. All right, resting cadence. Nice and light resistance, 60 RPM. Now we'll go to a working cadence. Now I'm putting a little bit of resistance on there, we don't really need to, but we just pick up the pace a little. Okay, so a working cadence, medium pace, we call it different things, but this is about 80 RPM, and it gives you an exertion level above resting, a working level, something that you can work at for a long time. So we might call this an endurance pace. The next one up is a little quicker. Now you're going to need to be a little lighter here. Okay, so now you can hear that music in the background. That is the kind that we would use for a good pace. So this is a quick 100 pace. Okay? We can keep this up for a while, but it's going to get a little uncomfortable. Alright. The next one from that is our very quick. Now, we don't want the legs to get away from us, so always make sure we have a little bit of resistance on it. And then you'll generally need to lean into it and push. You should feel that exertion is going to be higher. We're using a little bit more toe. We're pushing. It's uncomfortable. It's very quick. It's not quite pretty. Sprinting. We'll go through sprinting. Okay, we'll just ease that off. I'll go through sprinting quickly. Sprinting is when we're flat out exertion. There's two ways to do it. Increase your speed, increase your resistance. So before we go into a sprint, what we do is we build to a very quick. Okay? So we build to a very quick at the right resistance level. Because we don't want to be going flat out with no resistance time. Okay. Increase it. This is as quick as you can go. Alright? So that's what you want. That's a quick sprint. Alright, the next one, we come up through, we get to a very quick, quick, very quick, somewhere in there, and we crank some resistance on. And then we pull. So the speed is the exertion level has. Alright? Last type of sprint is a standing sprint. Now standing sprints you've got to have resistance on, and they are massive exertions. But before we do that, we're going to do the super slow. So super slow, add resistance, add resistance. Slow it down, add resistance. Get to that exertion where we can stand, up we come. Alright? Add resistance. Alright? And then we just keep adding until you get to the point where you just can't push anymore. Alright, so add some resistance. Alright, now we're transitioning from one foot to the other to keep that pace going. Alright? So there it is, that's heavy. But super slow is heavier. We push a bit more. Okay. Now that you have to force your weight through each leg. Okay? That's super slow. It burns the tops of those legs. Alright, so you can't do it for very long or you will wear yourself out. And if you want to get people there, you've got to lead them there. They won't go there straight away. Alright, that there is Cadence. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll move to the next one, which is exertion.